No, that was huge. I mean, all the reps I got were, with those guys in training camp. I rarely got to play with Naj, so I was almost playing catch up with Naj when I started, and then when those guys were back in the backfield with me, I was really comfortable because I had so many reps in camp and spring, in the preseason games, with those guys, and I'm ultra confident in those guys that they know what to do, and then when they go out there and they do their thing, man, they're special. So I think we have a really good room.
Kenny, we're getting to the last two. Going back to some of the questions about George, just in your experience, what is part of the process in terms of building chemistry with the wide receiver, and where does it show up once you do have that chemistry?
Yeah, I think it shows up in the big time moments, right? I think it's knowing he knows where I need him to be. I know he's going to get to where he needs to be, and then I meet him there with the ball. And in those big time moments, those timing routes, where sometimes you're throwing guys open, and they may not look open to the naked eye, but with the reps and the confidence that I have that they're going to be where I want them to be, and they know that they're going to get the football. It kind of comes together that way, and I was able to build that with Jordan Addison at Pitt. The countless hours that we worked together, that all adds to it. So we're trying to play catch up here with in between periods and working on getting in. I think we're definitely taking the right steps towards that, but it takes time and a lot of reps together.
That was Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Kenny Pickett speaking to us today at practice. He talked about the running backs and the chemistry that he had with them because when he was not the first string quarterback, when he was the backup at training camp and in the preseason, he got a lot of reps with them. So that chemistry just clicked last week, and you saw that out there in the game on the field, and that was a wonderful thing to see. So it does come down to chemistry and working together. Now, of course, with everybody on the offense, he has not had that kind of chemistry because he started out as a backup. He was third string at one point. So he's working with a lot of the backup guys, the third string guys. And, the receivers, that's going to build. Of course, with George Pickens, they've got a lot more time together. Even coming into this season, even coming into the Pittsburgh Steelers, they've worked a lot together. So they've built a lot of chemistry, and he expects to build that with the rest of the receivers on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Some good news coming out of practice today. Jaylen Warren was full participation today for the first time since his injury. So that tells us there is a good chance that Jaylen Warren will be back on Sunday to play against the Atlanta Falcons. So that's something to look forward to. We're going to have to see how this week unfolds, and if this continues, there's a good chance we're going to see him back in the game, and it's good to know that we have some depth. Now, Najee Harris is out with an injured oblique from what we understand. So he did not participate today in practice. So that's a downside. And there's a rib injury with TJ Watt. There are a lot of players that are just taking it a little bit easy this week. And I guess we have to see how the week unfolds. We don't know how significant any of that stuff is yet. We haven't gotten word on that. We just know what happened at practice. Remember, if you want up-to-date Pittsburgh Steelers news, information, analysis, and talk, you can subscribe right here to our YouTube channel. It definitely means a lot to us. It really does help us out. And hit that bell if you want notifications. Thanks for watching.